Arkansas did not make a coaching change. Arkansas is retaining Sam Pittman. And Hunter Yurachek announced he's bringing him back before the last game even happened, and they proceeded to just lay down in the last game. And Missouri helped them lay down. So most Arkansas fans, as best I can tell, are against this. That's not always the end-all, be-all, but I'm just saying you're ultimately beholden to your fan base, and they've, in large quantities, come to decide Sam Pittman's no longer the right guy to lead the program. Now, I still believe in the concept. Okay, so the concept with Pittman always was, let's bring him in to be the face of the program. He's going to have to be a CEO type. He's going to have rock-solid coordinator hires. They need to be really dynamic at the offensive coordinator position. They need forward-thinking front office personnel. Their NIL game needs to be on point. Their player personnel folks need to be very inventive and creative and, again, forward-thinking. And if they have that infrastructure, Sam Pittman can be a winner at Arkansas. Still believe that. Still believe that wholeheartedly, but they don't have it right now. Probably, and Arkansas fans would tell you this in a second, ask them what the most troubling part of their team this year was. It's not just the losing. Arkansas's lost games before. They'll lose games in the future. It's not the losing. It's total ineptitude on the offensive line that is the specialty of your head coach. That's the most troubling part, because it's totally fair to look and say, Sam Pittman, man, like, yeah, you got to hire coordinators, and yeah, you got to have folks, and you'll be the CEO type, but shouldn't at least our offensive line be dominant if we have you as our head coach? That is a valid criticism, totally valid criticism, and they look lifeless at the end of the year. Now, you know I'm also a believer. There's only so much gas in a tank of a college football team in a season, but when they had that 3-point loss to Bama, following that, they beat Florida, but most people did this year. But following that, man, it was disappointing to watch them down the stretch, and it was disappointing all year to watch the offensive line. So that doesn't mean these aren't correctable things. Like I said, I still believe in the concept, but they are nosediving as a program right now, or so it seems. How often do we see a coach able to pull the nose up? It happens, but it's rare. Far more frequently, we see the nosedive begin, and then if you get a stay of execution, it carries over into next year, but the nose never gets pulled up, and the only difference is a coach gets 4 weeks into his next year and then gets fired, and the fan base is saying, but wait a minute, if we were that close to firing him, why didn't we do it last season? And I don't have any real confidence either way about where this is going to go. Now, I will tell you, Aranda's the same way at Baylor. If you're nice and folks like you, it is the difference in a 50-50 coin flip situation in getting yourself another year versus getting fired. Holgorsen got fired at Houston. Not many people like him. Pittman did not get fired at Arkansas. Folks like him. Aranda got another year at Baylor. Folks like him. It pays to be nice. That's why me and Colin are two of the nicest people that you will ever meet. We go out of our way to talk to folks. We're always the center of a room. We love social interaction, and that's because we know if it really comes down to it, we'll get the benefit of the doubt around here. And we do. It works for Director Colin and I. So, if you see Director Colin and I, the next thing you'll be doing is shaking our hand and talking our ear off because we just love it. Don't we, Colin? He's just wagging the camera up and down. Yes, we love that. So I don't know what's going to happen, guy. I wish I had a more definitive take here. I don't have a great feel about where the future of the Arkansas program is. I just hope I'm wrong. I guess I just hope I'm wrong.